So, einen wunderschönen guten Morgen zusammen. Ich hoffe, ihr seid gut in den Tag gestartet. Ja, ich habe mein lang ersehntes Spiel rausgesucht und zwar ist es Noire. Ich habe das früher auf der PS3 gespielt und jetzt habe ich mir gedacht, ich tue es mal auf der PS4 spielen. Mal schauen, wie es geworden ist auf der PS4 von den Grafiken her und so weiter. Dann würde ich sagen, dann spielen wir mal Detektiv. Viel Spaß. Okay. Auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall ein neues Spiel starten wir. Das steht fest.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Ja, sieht das schon mal ganz gut aus, würde ich sagen.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
56, okay?
So, neues Ziel. Tatort untersuchen. Fahrzeug freigeschaltet. Oh, cool. Dann war
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
Dann
From
kann man
the
die
beam of
Aufgaben
sunshine
aussehen.
himself.
Moment. Kamera. Machen wir mal oben. Oben rechts. Okay. Genau, dann können wir da oben auch dann die Aufgaben halt lesen. Okay, starten wir mal. Drücke rechte Steuerkreuz, um die Kamera zu stellen. Okay. Langsam. Das nehme ich hier vorbei. Ich wohl mal.
Watch it!
Ja, sorry. Oh je. Es fängt schon gut an mit Fahren. Also, Fahren wir mal hier rein. Vorsicht.
Are you liquored up?
Ja. I look it up.
God damn it, Cole!
Da kann man nirgendwo reinfahren. Moment, ich fahre jetzt nochmal raus und dann gucke ich nochmal. Komme ich hier nochmal raus. Fahr ich hier nochmal raus? Nein. Ich habe es heute nicht mit Auto. Biegen wir nochmal hier ab. Biegen wir jetzt hier rein.
Watch it!
Ich hab nichts gesehen, sorry. Ah, okay, wir sind jetzt da, Gott sei Dank. Also, meine erste Fahrkünste war nicht so berauschend.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay. Auf jeden Fall mach ich noch mal kurz die Hände.
This is a fist hump.
Okay.
Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Gedrückt, um zu rennen.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Ja, um die Kamera
If you still don't come up with
auszurichten.
anything, come find me and we'll talk it
Halte
out.
R3 gedrückt, um eine
Two heads are always better than one.
nach hinten. Durchsucht Schauplätze gründlich, um Hinweise zu entdecken. Okay, aber was ich noch kurz machen möchte, ein bisschen die Helligkeit machen. Anzeige. Schwarz-Weiß. Oh, wird schwarz-weiß gemacht. Oh ey. So. Mal gucken, ob es heller ist jetzt.
Look at this junk.
Ja. Minimal. Die Lautstärke der Musik verringert sich, um zu
It's not my job to
signalisieren,
pick
dass
through other
alle...
people's trash.
Es werden akustische Signale, Vibrationen des Wireless genommen und ein. Okay. Einstellungen. Oh, hat gerade vibriert.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Ja, ich habe was gefunden, aber.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Ne, leere Flasche. Außer man weiß.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with
Ganz
this
schön
crap.
dunkel hier.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Ich komme. Wie rennt man nochmal? Keine Ahnung. Wo bist du?
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Was haben wir da? Zigarettenstummel.
Incidental.
Ja, glaube ich auch. Das ist so versteckt. Wo bist du? Was haben wir hier?
No good to me.
Ne, ein Pinsel oder so. Wo ist er? Ah, was ist in der Tür? Sieht aus wie Blut an der Tür. Gehen wir mal zu ihm. Vielleicht hat er irgendwie einen Anhaltspunkt. So. Was willst du mir zeigen?
What do you think?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Neue Hinweise.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Untersuchen wir mal.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Drücke im Kreis, um die Untersuchung zu beenden. Hinweise. Blutfleck. Und jetzt? Nix. Ja, habe ich ja. Und jetzt? Ah, okay, okay. Eine Waffe oben auf dem Dach.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Finde eine Leiter oder ein Abflussrohr, um das Dach zu erreichen, kann man sagen. Es geht immer so schnell weg. Okay. Kann man hier hochklettern? Aber ich glaube nicht, wegen diesem Stacheldraht.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we
Ja.
need to find a way up.
Ja. Schauen wir mal, wo wir aufs Dach können. Wir sollen ja so ein Rohr finden. Vielleicht hier.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Hier vielleicht. Ah. Beweg dich auf ein Abflussrohr, um hochzuklettern. Okay, habe ich. Okay, die Waffe war da hinten. Was liegt hier noch?
How you doing, Cole?
Hier liegt
Found it yet?
irgendwas. Eine Waffe. Ah, eine Pistole liegt da noch.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Wesson Revolver.
2 rounds fired.
2 Schuss.
And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Ich hoffe, ich habe bloß geguckt.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Kann man hier hochklettern? Wo ist er? Vielleicht die Treppen hoch. Man sieht echt nur.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Benutze ein Notizbuch, um nächstes Ziel zu erreichen. Waffenladen untersuchen. Okay, gehen wir auf Orte. Waffenladen. Als Ziel festlegen.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Gut, dann fahren wir mal zum Waffenladen. Mal gucken, wie sie uns dann helfen können.
Wake up, Cole.
I'm coming. Kann er nicht rennen? Schneller. Meine erste Fahrt, tut mir leid.
Stay on this road. You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
Driving all over.
Continue to respond, King.
Ah, wir haben es gefunden. Sehr gut. Hallo, guten Tag.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips.
Auch eine Magnum.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Orders. Gästebuch des Waffen.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Modell. Das war, glaube ich, Kaliber. Nur die Seite. Klicken wir mal alle durch. Oh.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Schroeder's Apartment.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Gut, dann fahren wir zu Schroeders Apartment. Mal schauen, was uns zu sagen hat.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Schroeders Apartment. Let's go. Hab ich schon. Oder? Ja, ich war auch rein. Sorry, ich muss drehen. Hier. Mal schauen, ob Schroeders zu Hause ist, wer weiß. Ich glaube, ich biege jetzt hier ab.
Slow down!
Sieht ja auch, wenn es nochmal abbiegen muss. Hier abbiegen. Sorry, aber ich muss hier kurz vorbei.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Hier ab. Nee. Sorry, Dame. Laufen Sie weiter. Keine Ahnung, wo ich abbiegen soll. Ich war, glaube ich, komplett drüber, ne? Ich biege jetzt da hier vorne ab. Ich komme auch nicht durch. Da geht's nicht weiter. Oh, toll. Oder kommen wir da lang? Ich war.
God damn it, Cole!
Ich will nur eine Abkürzung. Oh Gott. Gehen wir gleich da vorne rechts ab.
God damn it, Cole!
Ja, ich muss doch hier vorbei, ich muss einen Fall auflösen. Ich bin nicht die beste Fahrerin, also nimm's jetzt nicht übel.
Have you got a death wish?
So, jetzt sind wir bei Herrn Schröders Apartment. 11:33 Uhr. Okay. Gehen wir mal zu ihm. Mal gucken, ob er zu Hause ist. Einen schönen goldenen Türgriff kannst du hindurchgehen. Okay. Untersuche einen Briefkasten, um die Apartmentsnummer und eine verdächtige Person zu finden. Objekte in der Nähe, die man untersuchen kann, wird mit einem akustischen Signal oder einem Hupensymbol hingewiesen. Okay. Drücke X, um ein Objekt zu untersuchen. Tun wir das mal. Also wir wollen...
Schroeder,
genau.
Apartment 2.
Also das heißt der zweite Stock. Dann auf einmal hoch.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
You ready, tough guy? Huh? Quick, Prince. You start it. I'll finish it.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Ab ins Gefängnis.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Wir untersuchen da mal sein Apartment. Ich finde ja irgendwelche Hinweise. Gucken. Schublade auf jeden Fall. Was haben wir denn da? Notiz. Ein Notizblock für bestimmte Uhrzeiten oder irgendwelche Sachen. Schröders Notiz.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Okay, dann war kein Hinweis, ne?
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay, merkt man Menschen das so. Oh, okay. Jetzt kommt ein kleines Sequenz.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay. Ich habe eine kleine Rückblendung gesehen, sozusagen.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Polizei, bitte lassen Sie vorbei.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
You're fucking toast.
Backup will be here soon.
Habe ich ihn getroffen?
Stay down. Stay in cover.
Habe ich ihn jetzt? Ja, da oben ist noch einer.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Oha.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back.
Guter Headshot.
Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Gut.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Why, you
He's hiding in the alley!
Bowers, hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Ja, mich gleich.
Down in there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Staying the hell away from me!
Bleiben Sie da. Aua. Bleiben Sie
You gotta be
stehen.
kidding.
You
Festgenommen.
fucking asked for it.
Sie haben schon Körperverletzung.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Wo ist er hin?
I've done my time.
What? Oh no. Bin ich hier?
You assholes already screwed me once.
It's over, Bowers!
Wo ist er hin? Oh Mist. Häng doch. Warum hängt er hier immer irgendwo? Ich komme nicht mehr weg. Ja, das... Ich bin irgendwie hängen geblieben. Oh nein.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourself.
Oh Mann. Aber jetzt.
He's hiding in the alley!
Renn, 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 renn.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Komm, komm, komm.
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Aua.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
Bleiben Sie stehen.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Stopp.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Okay, dann machen wir es auf diese Art.
How you doing, Wendell?
Jetzt haben wir ihn.
Your parole
Aber ins
officer's
Gefängnis
feeling
mit
lonely.
ihm.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high
Vielen
school?
Dank, Ralph. Ich tue, was ich tun kann.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
Okay. Wieder eine Schießerei. Oh, jemand wurde erschossen sozusagen.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Gut, dann untersuchen wir mal den.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight. A crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Auf jeden Fall eine Verletzung. Jetzt nix. Gucken wir mal so in seinen Taschen, was er drin hat. Okay, ein Zettel. Bank auf Arcadia. Okay, das geht viel zu schnell. Name, Galetta, Adresse, Apartment. Okay. Bank of Arcadia, West 3rd Street, Westfield. Name ist Galetta, Adresse Apartment 5, 1118 3rd Broadway. Teufelskurve, Steuer. Okay. Ratsnummer.
C. Galetta.
Billig.
Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, Eheringe, irgendwas. Und meine anderen Sakkotasche. Was haben wir hier? Nichts.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Gibt's hier irgendwas noch?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Junge hat die Waffe in die Mülltonne geschmissen. Toll. Was haben wir denn für eine da?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Mal gucken, ob er was gesehen hatte.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, please.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
So, Augenzeugebericht. Also Clovis Galletta, Augenfarbe braun, Alter 27, Haare braun und weiblich, Schuhverkäuferin, Augenzeugung des Mordes an Everett Gage. So, dann machen wir mal einen Augenzeugebericht. Augenzeugebericht. Okay, Schießerei, fragen wir mal nach. Schießerei auf der offenen Straße mit tödlichen Ausgang, ein männliches Opfer.
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Ich wollte sie ja gerade fragen. kann leider noch nichts drücken.
Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Wir fragen die dann später nochmal. Weil ich kann leider noch
This
nicht
guy in the
klicken
crowd
bei
thinks
der
he saw
Abfrage.
something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Ja, hier sind wir ja. Ich würde sagen, wir fahren erstmal in den Waffenladen und danach fahren wir nochmal zu den Schuhgeschäft. Warum? Ich konnte sie nicht mal befragen irgendwie. Moment, ich schaue mich erstmal kurz hier um. Hier liegt noch Schuhe.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Was liegt da?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Okay. Nö, gibt's nix.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
Falsch. Mist.
No, officer.
Was war denn das richtig gewesen? Ich weiß.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
War wohl die falsche Antwort.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Naja. Man kann ja jederzeit auch wiederholen. Dann fahren wir jetzt mal zum Waffenladen. Doch. Moment, ich muss erstmal hier drehen. So viel Verkehr immer. Was? Warum? Ich verstehe das nicht. Ich hab doch alles hier durchsucht. Verstehe ich nicht. Ach, Leute. Alles von vorne. Nee, doch nicht.
this make it into the paper?
Ja, was muss ich denn jetzt noch tun? Ich habe ja alles schon durchsucht. Muss er zum Waffen? Nein, oder nicht.
A nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
So, reden mit anderen Leuten. Okay.
Advice?
We want to trace the gun, right? Let's get the Eaglesons.
Out of the car! Police!
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Ich hab doch abgebremst. Das ist auf der anderen Seite. Da wo wir vorhin waren. Hallo?
Careful!
Nein, der wird überfahren. Mist.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Hier war eine Waffe.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Ja, sofort. Okay, wo müssen wir jetzt hin? Jubiläe Harefields.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
Mann. Und da kann man so schnell nicht ausweichen. Zurück.
You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
Wo steht ihr alle auf der Straße?
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch!
Ganz
Go, Cole,
bestimmt.
go!
Das war ja klar. Oh Mann. Wo ist er hin?
Kalu, get back here!
Na, schneller.
Too late, Kalu!
Wo ist er hin? What? Wo ist er hin? Oh Mann.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo er hingelaufen ist. Das war manchmal. Mann.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kalu, get back here!
Ach, hier lang.
Root beers all around, doll.
Too late, Kalu!
Don't push me.
Na komm, fang ihn. Bleiben Sie stehen.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
There he is, officer.
Boah, das ist sehr schnell. Okay, sie werden jetzt festgenommen.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
At Everett Gage umgebracht.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
Ja, gerne.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Nö, ich werde sie nicht enttäuschen.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay. Das ist Edgar Kalu. Augenfarbe braun. Alter 39. Haarfarbe ist braun. Männlich. Besitzer des Juwelgeschäfts und Mordverdächtiger. Gut, dann würden wir ihn mal verhören sozusagen. Und ja, mal schauen, was er uns zu sagen hat. Ob er uns anliegt oder die Wahrheit sagt. Aber ich denke mal, Wahrheit sagen. Gut, schauen wir mal. Dann Beweise durchgehen. Schießerei. Schießerei auf offener Straße mit tödlichem Ausgang. Ein männliches Opfer. Okay.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Okay, dann fragen wir mal mit der Schießerei.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Also auf jeden Fall lügt er.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
mögliches religiöses Motiv.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bezweifel mal an.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
So, wir haben jetzt den ersten festgenommen. Den ersten Mord aufgeklärt.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Ruby. Bestanden. Jawohl. Sehr gut. So muss es sein. Ja, bei der einen habe ich halt falsch reagiert gehabt, da habe ich eine Falschaussage gemacht. Also falsch gedrückt sozusagen. So, nächster Fall, der Fahrersitz. Gut, schaut euch die Sequenz an, ich bin gleich wieder da.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
So, Leute, ich bin jetzt wieder da. Gut, dann wollten wir mal den neuen Fall starten. Was ist die Aufgabe? Der Fahrersitz. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Zum Güterbahnhof. Okay, dann fahren wir mal zum Güterbahnhof. Aktueller Zielort. Ist das schon eingetragen? Anscheinend ist es schon eingetragen. Okay, dann gehen wir mal los.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
You know this place?
What are you, a linebacker?
Sure.
Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district.
Ist ein bisschen heller
I'll
im
direct.
Spiel. Vielleicht die Musik werde ich ausstellen, weil ich glaube, das ist nicht. Ich muss sonst immer drüber sprechen. Das ist schwer.
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Nebenaufgabe.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
Das war knapp.
No.
Natürlich
You were up there all
gebaut.
night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sorry.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
Einfach nur
That's the third time you've told me.
Wie geht's hier ab?
Officer needs help, 103 and B. All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th
Weiß man
and
zu dem
Saris.
anderen
Any
Fall.
unit to handle, code 2, identified.
So ein Nebenfall.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just...
Musket. Muskete.
Up on the roof,
Räuber.
officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught Sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Okay.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
gegangen.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2
Ich probiere es
identified.
nochmal, weil ich habe keine Lust, dass der fehlgeschlagen ist und es ist doof.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught Sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hä? Was? Wo ist denn der hingegangen? Die rennen ja alle irgendwie durch die Gegend da.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Ne, es war jetzt im
11
richtigen
King, a
Fall.
459 suspect just left
Das kann
6th
man
and
jederzeit noch
Saris.
machen.
Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Another 459.
Ich war jetzt im richtigen Fall erstmal. Aber der kann ich immer noch machen. Das habe ich links im richtigen Fall schon mal erledigt.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, besuchen wir erstmal den Bahnhof.
You giving me the hi-hat?
Genau, wir müssen... was für eine Sauerei hier. Alles voller Blut. Okay.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Was haben wir denn da? Seine Brieftasche. Schauen wir, was da drin hat. Auf jeden Fall sein Operator-Ausweis. Ach, Führerschein. Okay.
Perfekt. 32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Ein Foto.
Happier times, I guess.
Ist noch irgendwas? No. Okay. Gut. Was haben wir hier noch? Da fehlt doch irgendwas. Zigarettenschalen.
I don't think so.
Brauchen wir dich, okay. Ah, eine Brille. Die Brille habe ich vergessen.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay. Ja, jetzt haben wir alles, oder? Das ist ja noch. Hier ist noch irgendwas. Ah, schon mal.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Ein Rohr.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
So, wir haben jetzt soweit alle Hinweise gefunden. Ja, wir unterhalten uns gleich. Ich hoffe. Das habe ich ja. Ich habe bestimmt irgendwas übersehen. Schau mal, was habe ich für Hinweise jetzt alles? Verlassensfahrzeug, Blutfeld, Geldbeutel, Brille, blutiges Rohr. Ich gucke mir aber trotzdem nochmal um, vielleicht habe ich wirklich irgendwas übersehen. Das habe ich, das blutige Rohr.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Das habe ich ja auch. Kann ich hier im Auto noch irgendwas öffnen? Ja. Ich wusste, irgendwas habe ich noch übersehen. Was haben wir da? Ein Zettel. Reversite zum Morgendatum 5.1.47. Alemmendiges Schlachtschwein.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Hm. Okay. 3,20 €.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, wir fragen jetzt den Zeugen, was er so gesehen hat und was er dazu zu dem Mord noch sagen kann. Gut, dann tun wir mal ihn abhören. Nicht abhören. Jetzt wir hören ihn.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Okay. Dann
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Also er sagt auf jeden Fall die Wahrheit.
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Okay. Inhalt des Geldbeutels. Was hast du dazu
The
sagen?
wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Ich tu mal anzweifeln.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets,
Wer
Mr.
lügt
Wilkie?
oder die Wahrheit sagt, das ist
Maybe I
alles
checked
zusammen,
inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Gut, blutbeflecktes Rohr gefunden.
We found a
Was sagst
steel
du
pipe
dazu?
with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Er sagt auf jeden Fall die Wahrheit, weil er guckt direkt
When you
uns
saw
an.
the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Gut.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okay. Gehen wir wieder ins Auto. Wo müssen wir jetzt hinfahren? Okay. Jetzt muss mein Partner noch fahren. Wo ist er eingestiegen jetzt? Okay. Wohnsitz Bett 6 fahren wir hin.
Can you drive to this one?
Ich lasse ihn mal fahren. Okay. Schönes Anwesen auf jeden Fall. Schönes Haus.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Hello.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Oh, dankeschön.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Okay, dann schauen
Let's
wir uns
check the
mal
place out.
im Haus
Come on.
um.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Gehen wir erstmal hier ins Schlafzimmer. Ein Zettel. Northwest Railroad. Los Angeles, Seattle. 3. Dezember 1946.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Gut. Was haben wir blockiert.
This must be Adrian's.
Ein Brillenetui. Was haben wir denn da drin? Auf jeden Fall
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Okay. Also auf jeden Fall war das die Brille zu dem Etui gewesen. Ein Bild. Das ist dieser Adrian Black. Ah, mein Eismann, ich hab Sehnsucht und bin einsam ohne dich. Komm schnell wieder, mein Schatz, Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Was haben wir hier noch?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Das ist Streichhölzer, oder? Ja. Adresse.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
Okay, Streichhölzer.
R&I should have an address.
Alles klar. So, dann schauen wir uns so weiter um. Ach, wir finden ein Telefon. Okay, dann rufe ich erstmal. Gucken, ist ein Telefon. Hey. Okay, egal. So durch ein Telefon. Dann rufe ich da an. Und hier mitten ist dann weiter. Da waren dieselben Streichhölzer. Ein Zeitungsartikel.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Eins von 13 gesammelt. Okay. Geh ich mal zum Telefon.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Okay, jetzt haben wir schon mal die Adresse für die Bar. Hier waren wir schon. Gehen wir mal in die Küche. Was gibt's denn hier für Sachen? Was haben wir denn hier? Was ist der Herd? Das Wasser rund um die Uhr. Was haben wir denn da? 10 Jahre Garantie, kein Rost und keine Korrosion. Entworfen für mehr heißes Wasser rund um die Uhr. Okay. Steht hier neben dran. Stand da irgendwas? Sagt dann die dort bestimmt was. Was haben wir hier? Das ist, glaube ich, die Rechnung dafür. Headquarter Argent Black. Adresse 620 Bunker Hill Avenue. Ist der Headmodell 12. Gaswasserboiler. 82 €. Klemmerarbeiten, Lieferung.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Okay. Ich hoffe, wir haben jetzt alle Hinweise. Dann würde ich sagen, wir befragen sie dann mal. Außer, Moment. Wir könnten... Ist er rausgegangen? Ist da draußen noch irgendwas? Wir könnten ja mal nach diesem Teil gucken. Sind die meistens die Boiler draußen, oder? Das war auch im Badezimmer. Hier ist so ein Teil.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Zusammensetzen. Ja, hier lang.
That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
Okay.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ja, dafür ist eine Rohr. Okay. Okay, ich hoffe, wir haben jetzt alles. Dann würde ich sagen, dann befragen wir sie da mal. Okay, dann gehen wir mal zu ihr und befragen sie mal. So.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Okay, bin auch bereit. Gut, Schlachthausquittung.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character.
Okay,
I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Gut.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Schwer. Ich sag mal, sag die Wahrheit.
Go on.
Yes.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
So unsicher gucken, aber. Gut. Aufenthaltsort von Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Wahrheit?
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well,
yes.
He came home early from work.
Hat sich gut angehört.
He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Okay. Foto unterschrieben mit Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Lügt sie oder soll ich anzweifeln? Lüge?
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that
Also bis jetzt einmal gelogen. Streichhölzerbrief aus Cavanaugh's Bar. Was hast du
Your
gesagt?
husband frequents Cavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Wahrheit?
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in
Das
Seattle a
weiß
lot
ich
on
noch von
business.
früher. Alibi für Mrs. Black.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Wahrheit.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Yes, sehr gut. Okay, mal schauen, wo wir jetzt hinfahren. So, ich fahre jetzt mal wieder. Ah, okay, wir fahren dann mal zu Cavanaugh's Bar.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Fahr schneller. Fahren halt mal vorbei. Jetzt. Schnell.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Oh Mann, ey. Okay. Was macht der?
Open your eyes!
Ich öffne doch meine Augen, aber wenn er so komisch abbiegt. Ja, wenn auch gegen.
Any in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified. Continue to respond, please.
Erstes Foto. Jawohl. Ja, stimmt, man kann auch verschiedene Sachen fotografieren von bestimmten Sehenswürdigkeiten. Noch eins. Wow. Liegt ja alles auf der Strecke. Perfekt. Ah, wir sind ja gleich schon da. Steht immer flott. Caverns da. 12 Uhr.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Refill my coffee faster next time.
Looking for
honey.
someone?
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not
Frank
with him
Morgan?
in the conversation.
Who's asking?
Wir wollen das wissen. Was hast du uns zu
Would you
sagen?
recommend the special, miss?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Das ist der Frank Morgan. Also Frank Morgan. Augenfarbe grün, Alter 34, Haare braun und männlich. Freund und Arbeitskollege des vermissten Agent Black. Gut, dann tun wir ihn mal befragen, mal schauen, was er zu sagen hat. Also, die erste Frage ist Verbindung zum verlassenen Fahrzeug. Was hast du dazu zu sagen, Frank Morgan? Verlassenes Fahrzeug. Gibt's nicht.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Also, er ist schon sehr, sehr unsicher und er ist schon leicht am Stottern. Ich drücke mal auf Lüge, weil man sieht schon sofort.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Gut. Dann legen wir ihn mal die Quittung für das lebende Schwein.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it.
Als Beweismittel.
We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Okay. Aufenthaltsort von Agent Black.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Ich glaub dir nicht. Also, ich weiß nicht, sagt er jetzt die Wahrheit oder sagt er jetzt. Oder lügt er? Ich versuche mal anzuzweifeln, weil ich bin mir nicht sicher.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Einmal festnehmen, ab ins Gefängnis.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Gut, fahren wir dahin. Vielleicht sind wir zu Hause. Okay. Morgan's Apartment. Let's go. Dann fahren wir mal dahin.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Hinweis, Schweineblut. Okay. Alles nicht so suspekt. Morgan's Apartment. Dann schauen wir mal nach.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Gut, wir schauen erstmal, in welchen Stock wir müssen. Wo ist der Bildkasten? Hier. Und zwar in den zweiten Stock.
Apartment 2.
Alles klar. Dann hör auf die Treppe hoch. Okay, 1 bis 4 als Fehler. Ich glaube, hier ist es schon. Und hier ist schon einen goldenen Griff. Einen goldenen Griff kann man meistens immer in Gebäude reingehen. In die Türen.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Werden wir stehen.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Es bringt nichts, wenn sie jetzt noch weglaufen. Die sind sowieso schon.
Stop right Mr. Black, Adrian. Get back here right now.
Wo geht's denn hier runter? Hier. Bleiben sofort stehen.
It's over, Adrian.
Perfekt, vielen Dank.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
Schnelle Verfolgungsjagd.
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
Ja.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Frau macht sich Sorgen und ja, weiß nicht wohin.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Verhörkunst. Wow.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Kann man eigentlich speichern? Okay, Leute. Ich würde sagen, wir machen für heute mal Schluss mit dem Fällen. Beim nächsten Mal tun wir diesen Fall dann machen, auf jeden Fall.
We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness.
Ja, Moment.
Let's get there.
Ich gehe gleich los. Beim nächsten Mal geht's los. Auf jeden Fall vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und danke an die Follower. Ich freue mich sehr, sehr darüber. Jedes Mal. Seid einfach klasse. Okay, seid auf jeden Fall morgen wieder mit dabei. Und morgen werde ich an Uncharted 3 weiterspielen. Ich bin auch schon gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Heute Abend ist wahrscheinlich Jason den 87 live. Ihr könnt gerne bei ihm vorbeischauen. Er wird sich sehr freuen. Und mal schauen, was er spielen wird. Ich weiß es leider nicht. Dann wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Tag. Und bis dahin. Ciao.